It is the Hot Hits with Nick and Lauren. We are so excited taking over the show right now. Midnight Till Morning are here.
What's up?
Oh my God.
Thanks for having us.
This is so exciting, guys. How are you? I mean, has this been like the biggest few months of your life?
After that intro, I'm
sure.
feeling good. I was like, oh my God, I'm ready
Oh my
to
God, I
go.
gotta bring up the energy. Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, it has been a crazy couple of months. I mean, what is it, like a month and a half since the show
2
came
months,
out?
maybe?
2 months? Anyway, it's been a blur, but it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long did you have to wait between recording the show and being able to talk about it? And how stressful was that time when it had
About
to
a
all be
year.
a
It was a
segment?
year.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How did you do it?
We struggled. But,
Yeah,
no, I
that's
think we
rough.
had a lot of things distracting us from the show. You know, we started recording music and we got together pretty much straight after the show ended. And even then, everyone we met had to sign like an NDA. And I'm like,
Yeah.
where are you boys? Like, what? How are you formed? And we're like, we don't know.
Yeah.
We'll find out in
A
about
lot
a year.
of when we were going to the studio, people were like, "Oh, what's your band called?" We're like, nothing. Really, don't worry about
Called
it.
NDA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had any chance to sort of return to your normal life before things just exploded, to just kind of take that moment to just embrace it, enjoy it before your life
Yeah,
completely changes?
We had like a couple months at home before everything, so we had worked hard for like probably a total of 4 months. We were together, just like making music nonstop. Then we had a little bit of time at home before the show, and then it's just been full blown like work
Non-stop.
mode ever since the show.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Just going and going, but it's been fun. I have no
Yeah,
complaints.
it was kind of nice because, like we said, it was a year ago that we filmed the Netflix show. It was kind of nice having the year because I felt like we had time to work on some music and, build our team around us as well. And then, kind of chill at home for the one last time before
And then
never
just
returning.
catapulted in one day. It's like, bang.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a
Crazy.
little rest. Do you feel like you were all ready for this? All the individual work that you did as soloists before this moment, do you feel like that all the 10,000 hours that you put in really prepared you for this moment?
Yeah, 100%. I think like the amount of songs that we recorded and the amount of time we spent in the studio together, seeing like, we were in this show with a bunch of other bands, and I feel like coming out of it, we were the most prepared, and we really, really put in the time and effort, and, a lot of hours, we were all working really, really hard.
Is that your stomach?
We ate noodles on the way here, and it was a bad idea. I'm sorry.
Okay, at least you're not hungry though. That's good.
But anyways, I think it's a really good feeling to know that we have like, very good songs lined up, even past our first few releases, where it's like we could take a breath kind of and know that we're good. Like we're still recording more songs, but it's a good feeling to know that we're prepared for everything.
Yeah, but also I think we were all, before the show, 4 individual solo artists who've really put in some time and effort to becoming competent musicians and songwriters in our own right. And I think that's what brought us together, really, even on the show. Like, that's what interested us was, I guess, the chemistry of having 4 songwriters coming together. And, I think it really prepared us for what we're in store for now.
We've all definitely
Yeah.
had our like musical struggles. Like we've played to 3 people at a bar who aren't paying attention because they're busy eating their food, or like he's been grinding for 5 years on social media. He never let off the gas, and he got to like over 1 million followers. But never really had like an actual fan base, It was just like people hit the follow button and then never see like playing actual shows. You never really got people to pull up.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
actual connection, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels good.
That moment when you first performed together, you didn't know who you'd be performing with. You didn't know who was going to be up there. But I saw each of you have a cheeky little grin once each person was revealed. What was going through your head in that moment? Were you just like, yes, 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 yes,
Yeah,
my perfect choice?
Well, that is funny because that, the whole show, amazing show. We had an amazing time. But I think that part where we first saw each other for the first time was the most genuine reaction and moment of the show, because that was us seeing each other for the very first time. And Netflix did that so well. And it's really funny because you talk to each other for maybe a week before that whole entire performance happens. And you build a little image in your mind of what these people are like and what they're going to look like. And and you walk out on stage and you're like, damn. It's like it was it's so hard to explain because it's something that only the people on that show are ever going to experience, and it's hard to explain, but it was just like it was sick. Like
It was.
all the boys were obviously handsome and lovely to look at. And,
Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome, mate. You're welcome.
This guy. Mason over here made it hard not to smile.
Yeah, the
Came
biggest
out
smile on your
looking
face.
like-
I was just
Yeah.
stoked,
Like a
man. I mean,
proud
to be
dad.
fair, we had been like cooped up in these little boxes that if you've seen the show, we're in these like little booths for like a week, and then
Yeah.
finally,
I mean, even more than that. Like we knew we were meeting people, but we couldn't see anybody. You know,
Yeah.
for a
Mm.
few weeks. So
Little
it was like,
edgies.
and then all of a sudden you wheeled out on stage, and you finally get to meet these 3 people that you've been
You just
talking
wanna
to,
touch
and you've
'em.
yeah.
Human interaction.
So I was just stoked to be, yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Put it back.
I wonder as a band, but coming from solo work, is there anything you feel you've had to sacrifice moving away from solo work for a hot minute and putting everything into this band? Is there any sacrifice you feel you've had to make, or has it only been positive?
To be fair, not really. I think because
Yeah.
we've kept a very individualistic persona about each one of us. You know,
Yeah.
we're still kind of the solo artists we were before, but now we're a band and we're brothers, and we all remain quite individual. And even in the songwriting, man, like we've said it before, like we were really nervous to start songwriting with each other because we didn't know what that would be like, because as we've only ever recorded with 1 or 2 people. But yeah, to be fair, man, it's just better than being a
Yeah,
solo
I think
artist.
it's way more fun.
Yeah, I haven't had
for
to sacrifice
starters.
anything.
Great.
And
Yeah.
like when you're traveling, it's just way better to be traveling the world with 3 mates. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And like the highs and the lows are just, the whole experience is way more.
I've had to sacrifice my comfort for the Sydney trip because I'm
I
Who
think
signed off on that?
Single bed,
Yeah.
no wardrobe,
Connor
nothing.
did get the short straw in the
Don't feel
Sydney
bad.
Econ.
Don't
He's
feel
had
bad at
a
all.
good room literally every
Uh,
time.
Yeah, it's about time. It's about time you got the shit room.
He's been
No.
living in luxury.
The
This guy
craziest,
slept on
the
a
cra-
massage
the
mat.
craziest, the craziest is when we get off a 30-hour flight and we get into the Airbnb
man.
and these 2 are posted up in the biggest rooms in the whole house.
First time we ever get here, we like rock up. First of all, we think this is gonna be like one massive tropical island, 'cause that's what everyone in America thinks.
We're
You
in the
know?
city, bro.
It's
We're
gonna
in
be
Sydney
warm
City.
everywhere.
Yeah, no.
And we come
Freezing.
like rocking out with like
Tank
tanks
tops.
on and shorts,
Yeah.
and it's like middle of winter.
The
Last time I was like,
disappointment.
oh,
Sydney
damn.
in like, I think it was like
Terrible.
September, like early September.
No man, and we're like, what is happening right
I
now?
walk into
So
the
anyway,
city with
yeah.
like
we
3
start with that.
suitcases. That was so rough.
We start with that, and then we get to the house, rock up to these guys after like 30 hours of flying, and then they're like, "Oh, we left you guys your rooms. Here they are. Give us these tiny rooms."
You were
They're
in the
up like,
basement.
Yeah, no,
master
I
bedroom.
actually do remember.
My bed was
As
probably
soon as
this
I got
wide.
in, I saw this room and it was like nice little room, and I was like, I want that one.
That's mine.
It keeps going up, up, up. Connor's at the top, glass
Full
pane
view of
window,
Bondi.
view of the
Amazing.
ocean. I was like, oh, that's messed up. Like,
First in, best dressed. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know what to tell you guys.
I've always said that,
Yeah.
literally. Or
Yeah.
if you did the booking yourself,
Yes,
then first in, best
you-
dressed. But I
yeah.
know none of you would have done the
No.
booking. It would have been done by external forces.
yeah.
Oh.
No, you go.
Now, Liam Payne, he said during the filming that he had a real soft spot for you guys and he wanted you to be bigger on stage. Do his words stay with you, and is he going to be someone who you feel like will continue to guide you through your journey? I hate that word journey, but I think in this case it's relevant.
Definitely. I think the main thing is we all just looked up to him so much. Obviously, he was part of like one of the most successful bands ever. Like, how could you not? And he was just such an awesome person as well. And I think at this point we just want to all like do it for him in a way, just because he really believed in us, and we want to show him that like we took his advice and we really want to make this happen. So
Yeah.
that's definitely been like an even bigger driving force in what we're doing, just because we want to do it for him.
Well, sorry, bro.
I was gonna say, I genuinely think that he'd be so proud as well,
Mm.
just to see what we've done. You know, like how we've actually stuck together, like straight after the show. You know, and started working, and you know, we really, really all want this. You know what I mean? And I think that he would love to see that.
We had that thought process even before Liam passed as well. You know, we looked up to Liam a whole lot. You know, how could you not? He was in one of the biggest boy bands in history, and we all had this real appreciation for One Direction and then Liam. And yeah, we were having these thoughts even before he passed away. You know, we wanted to show him that we were capable of doing what we wanted to do, and we wanted to make him proud. And his encouragement meant so much to us. And then when he passed, it was just such a shock, and yeah, it just meant that our project meant so much more to us after that.
Yeah.
And I think even afterwards, you know, Mason texted us and he goes, "Boys, if there's anything ever bothering you or you're having any like mental health problems, like we're in this together now. So I think it just really opened our eyes, and we miss him. We miss him so much.
He seemed so happy to be on that show. He was really seemed like he was in his element.
And he was like that off camera as well.
Yeah.
Like you see these people who are, you know, happy to be there when they're on camera, but we had talks with him off camera and he was just as excited as he was on camera, which was so refreshing to see.
Yeah.
There would have been an element for him of passing it on to the next generation as well, which I really love. And I feel like just from what you said about that text from Mason, that shows that this new generation of bands like yourselves, you know, I think it's a more empathetic generation of these kinds of bands, these sort of, you know, bands of brothers and sisters that come together. It feels like a more empathetic and healthy generation of it. I want to talk about fan base for a second, because the rabidness, the immediate rabidness. These people have clung to you so quickly and so
crazy.
tightly. What does it feel like to just have this global fan base that's so passionate, selling out your shows regardless of where you're playing? Like,
Regardless of having songs.
I was
out.
going to say.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
it's a lot of trust,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I think it's just cool, man. You know, I think it just goes to show that being authentic and being ourselves on the show, I think, you know, people connected with that and it came through, and it's just super validating, you know, having people connecting with what we're doing. We're just four guys having a go.
Yeah.
So it's just really cool to see people.
Said like a boy from Toowoomba, by the
Yeah.
way. There's four guys having a go.
Couple of blokes.
But it's just nice to see people connecting with the music we're making, and it's special.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fans are the best, man.
Just super excited to get
so
out on
cool.
tour and meet everybody and
Yeah.
give back.
Yeah, I had always wanted like a fan base like this. I've seen artists have it,
Yeah.
and I just never like expected it to happen. Never mind, happens so quickly. Like they go to war for us all the time.
Yeah.
One negative comment.
Oh, yeah. We
Yeah, I
know the
feel-
type.
I feel really bad for anyone that gives a hard time, because they'll be like, I don't think they sound good here. And then 800 people like,
Yeah.
you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
There's an army going into
Yeah,
battle
yeah,
for
it's
you.
a- it's pretty
full army,
crazy.
dude.
Yeah.
It's awesome though. I'm just excited to meet them. I think we all are.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So what can we expect from the tour?
Mm.
I mean, it's already it's hot property, these tickets. They're selling like hotcakes. What can we expect? We've got, you know, a couple of songs. Are we
Yeah.
going to have more by then?
We definitely, we got a bunch of music that we'll be releasing before tour, which is only in like a month and a half month.
So we got a lot.
So we got a
stuff
lot
to
of music
release.
coming out
Yeah.
between now and then, which is exciting. And yeah, we're just keen to meet everybody, have a big party. We've got some stripped back acoustic numbers, some big poppy rock tunes.
If you ever watched Magic Mike, that's exactly what happened.
Hey!
Yeah, Zach's got a whole routine down.
Been practicing on the kitchen bench.
For fans of the show, I remember after watching Popstar Academy last year, seeing all the girls remain friends after the show, regardless of who ended up in Cat's Eye and who didn't. Has it been kind of similar with building the band? Have you met, have you made friends for life with the other acts that were on the show?
Definitely a few of them. Yeah, I mean, I think we had people we connected with more than others. But definitely, yeah. I mean, we were all in LA, like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. We were all kind of hanging out as a cast, and that was awesome, seeing everybody and hanging out again, because we hadn't really seen
Yeah,
anyone.
we had a really cool get together. We had this little crib in LA, and it was really cool. We had a spa and a pool, and we had a little get together.
A little
Yeah,
get
house
together.
party. Yeah,
Yeah.
house party.
Call it
Yeah.
a get together.
Yeah.
But no, everyone's good, and it's just so sick. You know, we've heard some of the band's music, and it's amazing, and we knew that it would be. And yeah, we're just stoked to see everyone doing their
well.
thing. And yeah, because it's cool to think this cast of this show, we're the only people in the world who went through this really weird experience, and there's a little bit of there's a connection in that. You know, like they know exactly what we're going through, we know what they're going through, and it's cool because you can text any of the cast members and you can be like, "Yo, how are you feeling?" Or like, we can do that to them and they can do that to us, and it's really nice. It's really, really cool. Yeah.
One final question. Can we know anything about new music on this particular day in history? Can we know anything about what's to come? I'm watching all of your faces. I'm watching the
Out
faces
the
of your
window.
team
Maddie.
outside. Just really looking. What do you? I suppose I can frame it as, what do you want people to know on this day? Because we're going to play this on the radio tonight.
Yeah.
What do you want
think-
people to know right now about what's to come?
I think we got a really, really special song coming, something different, and I think that this song is gonna make a lot of motion. Like, I think this song is something new and something special, and I think everybody's gonna love it.
Yeah,
Amazing.
we're all very excited about this next single.
Yeah, we said on the show that we want to create music that, you want to have your first kiss to, or, drive down a highway at midnight to with the windows down. And I think this next song is
It's that song.
it's that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's really special and we connect with it a lot. And when we first kind of wrapped our heads around the song, we were like, yeah, this is
be good.
something. If you like Bye, you're going to love the next one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we famously love Bye.
Yes.
You're going to love the next one.
Hell
Then.
yeah. We're very stoked to meet you guys today and properly connect. And
Thank you so much.
congratulations on
Thanks,
everything.
man.
It's
Thank
been
you.
wonderful
Appreciate it.
it's been wonderful to watch this build.